Hello there one and all, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Earthbound. Okay, so in the last episode we got to the first dungeon of the game, which is Giant Step, after beating the sharks and defeating Frank, and him giving us the orders to speak to the mayor, in which we got the key to the shack, which then took us to Giant Step, which is where we are now currently. I got to level 7 in the last episode. We're going to have to do a little bit more grinding in this dungeon because there is a boss coming up ahead. Obviously, every dungeon has a boss, so yes, we need to at least be, I recommend being at least about level 10 to fight this guy. You might be able to get away with it with level 9, but I want to make sure of myself, and because I don't really want to make any mistakes of dying here, so. Because we died enough at the beginning of the game when we were being killed by sharks and dogs, so we need to make sure that we don't die in this dungeon. The EXP in here is really decent as well. You get up to like the hundreds in here. If you defeat all the slugs that you find, you get at least about 150 EXP for a whole group of slugs that you kill. Yeah, the rowdy mouses give 30 EXP, so we're definitely getting up there in the experience, and this is probably the best place in the game to grind thus far. Well, it's not probably, it is the best place in the game to grind at this point. Alright, so I'm gonna heal myself. I want to use every single piece of resource that I have on me, instead of having to resort to using PSI, because PSI is valuable and you want to try and save that as much as you can. So I'm just going to be using hamburgers and things to get through this. I'm guessing this is an ant. Yeah, these things are really annoying because they can use PSI magnet moves, which basically takes away your PSI. And it varies from a certain amount of numbers. I think the lowest number of PP it can take away from you is 3 PP, and like the highest is 10 or something. I don't know. But yeah, and they can also call for help, which doesn't make our situation any better. And I did notice that in my old Let's Play I had the colour for my text boxes as mint, even though I thought that I had it as banana. Because I usually always have it as banana because that's like the best looking colour, but I didn't have that for my last Let's Play. I had it mint, so I might change that off screen, or yeah, off screen once I've done this dungeon and once we get out of here. So basically all I got planned for this episode is just to get this dungeon done and get out. But we're also going to do the grinding. I might show you all the enemies in here and such, but like after I showed you enough of them, enough battles, I'll start cutting and I'll do my grinding off screen, get to level 10, and we'll fight the boss and get the sanctuary. Look how much EXP these things give you. I think we got like 54 for killing 2. And in one group battle you can get up to about 6 of them in one whole group, and that is just insane, because you get, I think you get like 190 EXP for a group of 6. But it's very rare that you do get a group of 6. Usually you get a group of 4, and I think that's the most common group of slugs that you can get. Yeah, and there's something else I should mention about the rowdy mouse, is that they have a high chance of getting a critical. That's why they only do 1 HP of damage against you. Their most powerful attack is the criticals, which they often get. I guess that's why they call him the rowdy mouse, because he's all rowdy and wild and crazy with those criticals. Yeah, there's a lot of them down here. We got skip sandwich from that present earlier on, didn't we? Yeah, I swear we did. I don't know if I actually used it. I think I still got it in my inventory. But basically what a skip sandwich does, it makes you run faster. So essentially it's a ticket to get you through the dungeon a lot quicker. But we don't want to rush through the dungeon. We want to kill as many enemies as we can to rake up that EXP. But also at the same time I don't want to die. Because if you die you lose all your money. But you don't lose your EXP. Like, you don't lose any levels that you've gained. You just lose your money, and that's it. And you don't lose items either, as far as I'm aware, like healing items and such. You'll never lose key items because you can't get rid of those, because there are some items that you get in your inventory that you can't throw away, and that kind of becomes a bit annoying because look how much space you have in your inventory. You don't have much space per character, but later on you get more characters on your team and they have their own inventory set, so you can put different, so you can like swap your items around between each character, so you have more space to put things in. But it comes to a point where there's one character that gets so full with key items that that person has like 3 slots left for only healing items and other essentials, so it's kind of stupid really. Yeah, the inventory system in this game is kind of annoying. It is the same with Mother 1 and 3, so it's no different. Except with Mother 3, the inventory screen is a lot bigger, you can store a lot more stuff in that game, whereas in this game you can't. Hell, the inventory screen in Mother 1 is a lot more smaller than this one, so you can thank the lucky stars that you've got more space in this game than you have in the previous one. Yeah, I'm not worried about your stupid criticals, because you're only doing 12 damage anyway per critical that you get, so. And I can always get the first attack when I fight a Rowdy Mouse, so that also gives me the upper hand in a fight. Alright, why do I have a stupid cookie in there? I don't want a cookie. It only gives you 6 HP. I think even the can of fruit juice only gives you 6 HP as well. Let me just check. Yeah, it gives you 6. And I don't know how much the skip sandwich gives. Let's see. Well, that's a lot better than the cookie, but it only gives 1 additional HP point back. Higher than the cookie. So, yeah, I'm just going to eat the hamburger. So we've only got 1 hamburger left. Yeah, and as you can see now we're running faster. Right, now the cool thing that you can do with these things is you can use the Monado power. And what this does is kills every single slug in 1 hit. So it makes the fight a lot easier. And it kills them all faster as well. And look how much EXP we get for this. It's crazy. We gain 108 EXP. See, that's a lot. And considering the amount of EXP that we need to get to our next level is 84. If we beat another group of slugs, that'll bring us up to level 9, which means we're getting close to the actual level that I want to be at. Damn, I thought the Rowdy Mouses only had 34 HP. Maybe they have 35, to be honest. So, yeah, 34. So, I think this is... No, that might be 2 ants, actually. And 2 ants don't really give... Oh, no, it's 3 slugs. Well, what do you know? Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to beat these slugs one by one. Because Monado power consumes 10 PP and I want to save as much as I can. There is a butterfly in between, because like there is a part in the dungeon where you go outside for a brief moment, and outside in that area there's a magic butterfly that you can get that can bring back your PP. So you can use as much Monado power as you want in here, but you also want to make sure that you have some left over for healing. Because you know, healing is more important than dealing physical damage. Shulk's level is now level 9, so we gained to level 9 anyway, and we got HP up to 13, maximum PP by, what was that, 3 I think it said. Oh, there's a cave in here, let's see is there a present that I can pick up? Yes there is, and there's 2 Rowdy Mouses guarding it. God damn it. Well, I'll deal with it. Yeah, don't worry, I'll show you who's the rowdy one in town. It's me, Shulk. I'm really feeling it. This is the Monado power. Well, it's not even 35 HP to kill a Rowdy Mouse. Well, that's really strange. I don't know how much HP it is then to kill one of those things. It might even be up in the 40s. But we got 68 EXP from that. And I'm going to check the present, see what's inside it, if there's anything useful. No, there isn't. Because there is no enemy in this dungeon that I believe that can give you a cold. So, what's the point in having this thing in here? I don't know. Let's drop it. Get rid of that. Okay. I think there is a bomb actually in this dungeon that we could use in the boss fight. And a bomb can do a lot of damage as well. So, it's always good to have bombs on you. You know, we got to live up to the jihadist levels, capabilities. No, I shouldn't joke about that. That's wrong. Not in these videos. Yeah, because that's a big thing now, isn't it? Like the whole Syria and ISIS thing, whatever war that's going on. I just think war is wrong, to be honest. It's all about religion at the end of the day. You know, it's all religious views. Like, people want to further their causes, such. Wow, that was an automatic win, really? Damn. 37. That must have been a slug then, because there's no way an ant gives 37 EXP per ant. Alright, let's see how much we need. Oh, 415. I'm not grinding until 415. I think we might as well just go and see if we can beat this giant ant at level 9. I've never actually done it at level 9, but I don't think it really makes a difference anyway. Okay, I'm running away from this fight because I don't want to get entangled with these guys. Don't call for any more help. You don't need any more. Okay, 2 ants is enough as it is. So, please. Oh, come on, dude. What is there, like a magnetic force field blocking me from running away here? Just give me a chance. And did. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, I have 1 hamburger left. Now, I'm actually going to heal myself before I go into this fight, because the fight actually starts off with the boss and 2 black ants at the back. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take down the ants first, because that's the more authentic thing to do. You know, you don't want to fight the boss first and then fight the ants second, because the ants are there to take away your PP. Even though the boss can take away your PP, but it's less problems if you get rid of the ants, because then you don't have 3 enemies trying to take away your PP at the same time. If you know what I mean. Alright, I'm not going to use the Monado power, I'm just going to go for it. See if we can take these things down without having to use PSI. Ah, no, I didn't want 30 HP, come on. Yeah, black ants have 42 HP in total. So. Brings us up to 7. Well, we'll definitely level up after this anyway, so we'll get to level 10. After we beat the boss, which is good enough, I think, to take on the ONET police or ONET police force. Alright, we're looking all good on health here, because I want to make sure before we go into this. 69 out of 90, that's pretty decent. And our defense is good as well, and our offense is substantially good. So yeah, I think that all checks out. We're going to go and fight the boss now. You finally got here. This is the first, your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Wow, you're so threatening. Oh my god, the first boss in the game is so powerful. No, this boss isn't really that bad, actually. All you got to do is just start off with the Monado power, which will take care of the ants behind him. Okay, now that is dangerous. That is really dangerous. Who the hell got a critical on me there? Was that the boss who just hit me and got a critical? Because that did 59 HP of damage. That's freaking crazy. And he got the first hit as well, which I'm kind of scared now, because I think he's going to get me. If he doesn't attack, that is. He used a bite. Yeah, I'm dead. What the hell, man? He started off with a freaking critical. That never happened before. That's like the first time I've ever played this game, and I came to the first boss, and he literally got a critical, and it did 59 HP of damage, brought me down to 10 HP, and then finished me off on the second turn. That is just stupid. Alright, you know what, guys, I'm gonna meet you all back at the boss. I've lost all my money now. Well, I don't even know if I had a lot of money on me anyway. Besides, I got money with Dad, so if I phone him up, he'll put some money in the bank for me, I presume. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I am back. Right, there is a few things worth noting here. I did go off screen and I did change the color to banana, and also I gained to level 10. So once we gained to level 10, or once I did gain to level 10 off screen, however, I learnt a new PSI technique, which is PSI healing, which heals any status ailments that you have, like poison, paralysis, you know, the usual basic stuff. Right, so let's jump straight on into this and see how well we do this time, and hopefully the boss doesn't open with a freaking critical hit like he did last time. Ugh. Well, guess what? There's another good thing that's going to be happening this week, and I bet you already know what that is. I'm going to see Star Wars at the cinema this weekend. Yes, The Force Awakens. I can't wait to see that movie. I'm stoked to see that. That's going to be a good weekend. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to continue on the story, though, from Return of the Jedi. That's, like, the one thing that I don't know how they're going to do. Like, how it's going to start. I got no clue. But I don't want anyone spoiling it for me, because I want to find out for myself when I actually go and see it. Because, you know, if you spoil it for someone, then it just spoils the whole experience, if you know what I mean. It's the same with me in games. Like, I don't really like people spoiling things for me on games as well, as that's kind of annoying when that happens. Alright, I'm going to use my last Monado power, which means then I have one more PSI serving of healing, and then we're just going to have to resort on using burgers, I guess. We've got 2 more burgers left to use, so we should be alright. Which I'm going to now heal myself, because I'm afraid he's going to do something. Like get a critical. Damn, that's the second time my attacks missed. That shield doesn't come with evasive powers, does it? I mean, now we're doing 14 HP of damage. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to be enough to kill him. 12, yeah, that's even better. You know, fantastic. You know, 12 fucking HP of damage. That's doing great. Great. Come on, a critical, so we can break the shield. I don't have any PP left. That's not going to work, dude. You should know this by now. Okay, I'm going to die. Wait. Oh, wow, I did it. Oh my god, with 12 HP. Oh, yes. I win. And I got 759 SP from it. I thought, oh my god. Because if I didn't kill him then, that means he would have got the attack on the next turn. Which means if he actually attacked me, I would have been dead. Because I wouldn't have had the chance to heal myself with a burger. Wow, I got really lucky there, let me tell you. Shulk's level is now level 11. Offense went up by 2, defense went up by 1, vitality went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 13, maximum PP went up by 1. Oh, that's too sad. I would have liked some more PP with that level. That would have been a good level if I got more PP, but I could take the HP, I guess. And what's this? It's a giant foot. Has Bigfoot been around? Is he real? I don't know. Or it could be Godzilla's foot from the movie, you know, the crappy 1998 American Godzilla movie. You know, there's that part where there's a Godzilla massive footprint in the ground. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Shulk Soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. So that's our first melody of the game, and I might as well show you the Soundstone and what all this is about. So if you use the Soundstone, you can listen to the song, and there are 8 sanctuaries for you to find, and we've already got one, which is the giant step, which each sanctuary plays one piece of the song, and then once you've got all 8 pieces of the song, well, I wouldn't spoil it, but if any of you have watched my old Let's Play, then you probably already know it, or if any of you played or even beaten this game, then you'll already know. But I think that concludes it for this episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Earthbound, we shall make our way out of Giant Step and head back down to On It. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care, everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.